What is the crack? Big Scott here, all Leeds TV, and football's worst kept secret is now out. Calvin Phillips has officially joined Manchester City for a whopping 42 million plus 3 million of add-ons, and we have also signed Darko Gayabi, who's apparently a promising young guy from City for 5 million. So essentially, again, I don't want to do the dampener on this. I want this to be a thank you, Calvin type video, because there's so many opinions, so many rumors and this and that you can hear from everywhere, and you just make your own decision on that. But I want to take this moment to thank Calvin Phillips. I want to share my thanks to him. Not that he's watching this, but if you are, thank you. Me and Calvin met briefly. Many have seen the video in the past where we discussed the fact that my stepson wanted to support the Scum, and as soon as I said the word Scum, he immediately reacted with what he wants to support Man United. So that's how Leeds he is. And he knows, when you say Scum, he knows exactly who you're talking about. And in a kind of way, it's the ultimate shithousery, if you will, that he's actually signed for their fiercest rivals, their local rivals, etc. Man City, the Manchester that wins the trophies but doesn't have any fans. Again, I don't want to go into all that kind of things, but Calvin Phillips has been an integral part of our team for the last few years. Last season, you can write off because nobody was good. And he was injured for quite a bit of it as well. But prior to that, his contribution has been second to none. His passion that he spread on throughout the other players in the team within Leeds, he is pure Leeds through and through. Before we go into a couple of things here, just please do hit that wee like button. I think it's down there. That would be great. Thank you so much. But listen, Calvin he's been there for years. He's played under loads of managers, from Gary Snake, aka Gary Monk, Hackenbottom, Christensen, you name it, and of course Marcelo Bielsa and Jesse March. Bielsa obviously contributed turning Calvin Phillips into the player he is today, and Calvin actually thanks him in an open letter that he has wrote. Now I'm gonna turn this aside to read this because I can't read it on the screen here. So if you haven't read this yet, I'm going to read this for you now. Dear Leeds United, my home and my team, where do I start? Well, first of all, I would like to express how much of a privilege it has been to play for this amazing club. Since making my debut at 17, it has been a journey any Leeds lad could wish for. When I was young, I went to see my first ever Leeds game at ER, and from that moment, I knew that my dream was to put on that white shirt and walk out on that pitch. I'd like to thank everyone involved at the club for making Leeds one of the best clubs on earth. Every manager I have played under for showing trust in me and teaching me all I know. I'd like to thank Andrea, Victor, and Angus for helping to bring this club back to where it truly belongs. You guys are a major reason as to why our club is where it is today and where it will go in the future. I cannot mention Leeds without mentioning one special person, Marcelo, the best manager I have ever came across. He was a man that gave the club life. He gave the players and everyone involved in the club belief that we were good enough to return to the Premier League after 16 years. Not only did you give the club everything, but you also gave me everything I needed to become the person I am today on and off the field. And now to Jesse. What an unbelievable manager you are, but what an even better person. You came into this club and gave every single player confidence and belief in a very difficult season. And that's what kept us in the league. That's what kept us in the league, coming from Kalvin Phillips. From the bottom of my heart to Jesse Marsh, from Kalvin Phillips, thank you. To all my teammates from my debut to my last game, thank you for helping a Leeds lad achieve his dream. I wish everyone all the best in the future and for the next season. Over the last 4 years, me and you boys have shared so many memories, from missing out in the playoffs to getting promoted and then surviving relegation last. Sorry about that. Surviving relegation last season. You lot are an unbelievable set of boys that deserves everything. And finally, to my family, the fans, I hope you guys understand my decision and will accept that I only want to chase my dreams and test myself against and with the best teams and best players on the planet. As a young kid, I had so many dreams and still do, but playing for you was the one I will never forget. You are the best fans in the world. Good luck to everyone with Leeds, involved with Leeds United. I love you all and will miss you. Never goodbye. I will see you soon. Marching on together. Hopefully, when he says I'll see you soon, he's referring to not playing against us. But I think that's essentially what it is. He will see us soon. And the next time we see him at Elland Road, he will not be in a Leeds kit. And it's a bit sad. It's a bit sad as a Leeds fan. We get these attachments to players. And Kalvin he's one of a kind. He came through the ranks. He came up through the system. He played under multiple managers. At one point, we were in uproar that we kept him over Ronnie Vieira. And then he turned into the player he is today. Many would say that he's above even Jordan Henderson in the pecking order at England. I don't know what's going to happen with him at Man City, but that is now where he is. My personal, other than meeting Kalvin and having that interaction about call Man United scum and my son should go and live with his biological dad and things like that. Other than that, my favourite memory on the pitch of Kalvin Phillips comes from this photo right here, this celebration. He scored the goal in our centenary game that won the game. And that's poetry. That is sheer poetry. The guy that came up through the club, supporting him as a kid, and then plays in the centenary game and scores the goal. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Listen, I can't thank Kalvin enough for his contribution, his passion, everything that he's shown on the pitch. I would like to wish him all the best. Now is not the time to be going into hearsay and rumours and having a go and things. Now is the time just to say, Kalvin, thank you so much for everything that you've done and gave to our club. I wish you all the best. Hopefully, you're not at your best again next time you play us. Hopefully. But listen, thank you so much. If you have been watching, please do make sure you click that like button. And fingers crossed, we have got more content coming up. Hopefully, it's going to be in the form of looking at new signings that we're going to get with the money from the Kalvin Phillips sale. Thank you very, very much for watching. That's it for me right now. Just a short video to say thank you to Kalvin and wish him all the best. That's it. So we will be back with more. Make sure you keep it here locked at All Leeds TV. Subscribe, like, let me know your comments, your thoughts in the comments below as well. And I'll see you all in the next